top 3 and the next 3 fastest times. And it's going to take 10 flat. Amanda Garrett has been hanging out there for 10 minutes plus, waiting to see what her fate is. There's 3 women in this heat who have run faster than 10 flat. Rachel King, Charlotte Prowse, and then Emily Hamlin right at 10 flat. Lindsay Sickler in there at 10:04. But we've seen a lot of athletes pick up personal bests already tonight. So quick early pace there for Charlotte Prowse. Prowse was the NCAA runner-up to Ostrander. We saw the National League go to Burke, go right back to Ostrander, and now Prowse getting on that same early pace. The top athletes wanting to get clean looks at that barriers, not leaving anything up to chance here, getting right to it. Hamlin from Washington. Hamlin was the Pac-12 runner-up. She ran really well here in Hornet Stadium last year to qualify for the national championships. She's trying to catch a little of that magic again here tonight. And Rachel King also had a great meet here a year ago, dipping under 10 minutes. She has been the queen of this event and in the Summit League. Had a great career for South Dakota State. She's right in that lead pack as well. They just ran 77.3 for Prowse. Prowse, a 5-time All-American. She's been a huge part of the Lobo cross-country success. They were national champions back in 2017. Runners-up this year in 2018. We saw Wayne Kalani in the 10K last night. We already saw Adva Cohen, Kurgat in the 10K last night. The Lady Lobos have quite the squad. Joe Franklin looking to bring some hardware home in the Arkansas or in Texas, and Prowse is a big part of that as they go into the water pit. Prowse, King, Hamlin, McDonald, and Greenland. McDonald at Texas there has a best of 10:14. She was 3rd in the Big 12. She transferred from Boise State, where she had a fine career there, and now she's doing her grad school at Texas. Sorry, that was not Greenland. That's Judy Jones in Nebraska up there. So Judy Jones, right there in that group of 5. 78.2 for Prowse. Hamlin, King, Jones, and McDonald, all 78. That is a hot pace. They know that 9:53 and 10 flat are your time qualifiers. So at this point, you're throwing caution to the wind, and we are just going for it here. This would be a lifetime best for Jones and McDonald and Hamlin. Prowse looks good through the water pit. Hamlin still running well. King's in on the rail.
Let's go, Judy! Let's go, Echo!
Hamlin and King both ran great here in Hornet Stadium a year ago. And Judy Jones trying to catch a little of that Hornet Stadium magic right now herself with Anna McDonald. And Featherstone of Oregon State, Featherstone Howe of Oregon State, running an 80 on that lap, and she's there in 6th. trying to cut into that group. If there's any casualties in that group, she's moving really well. She's a freshman from British Columbia, having a great season for Coach Quintana there in Beaverton. And Lindsay Sickler of Nevada going through the water pit. She's had a great career up there in Reno.
Let's go, Judy!
Let's see if Sickler and Featherstone can bring back Jones and McDonald, who are starting to get cut from that group of three. Prowse with a 79, Hamlin with a 79, King with a 79, all of them still on 9:45 pace. McDonald and Jones falling back just a bit with an 81 there. And Featherstone with an 80, her fastest lap, and Sickler right behind her with a 79 high. Trying to catch lightning in a bottle here and get back up into that top 5, and a shot for a time qualifier to go on to Austin. They are right at that pace that Garrick has set in that first heat from Oregon. McDonald 2 feet down in the water pit, having a little trouble there. So is Judy Jones. So keep an eye on Grace Featherstone. She's going to overtake Jones. McDonald trying to come back to life with 2 to go here. Lindsay Sickler, the senior, trying to extend her season and her career. If she can keep coming here with 2 to go. King looking good. Hamlin looking good. They both ran 80 flat on that lap, pretty much matching Prowse. McDonald starting to come back to life here. That was an 81 for her. And the fastest lap, again, for Featherstone. She just keeps coming. She actually made up 3 seconds on McDonald on that lap, but McDonald is not giving in. If either of them can dip under 10 minutes in that 4th position, they will bump out Garrick. Right now, Charlotte Prowse onto the home stretch for the penultimate time. She's running full control. And Rachel King and Emily Hamlin, they were on fast early pace, and they're still coming. And there she is at the bell. She's right around 9:45 pace. King and Hamlin. King beginning to move now. Hamlin trying to hang on. McDonald is coming with Featherstone right with her. That could be a really important spot as they're trying to run down Garrick. I think Digman and Topman could be safe at 9:53, so it's Garrick that is watching intently on McDonald and Featherstone. They need a 77 to catch Garrick, and McDonald is moving now on the backstretch. If you're on the backstretch, let's help her out. McDonald moving, Featherstone not giving away. Prowse is fine through the last water pit. So is King. Here comes Hamlin. All 3 are clean, and they're on their way to Texas. Now we got to see what's going to happen between McDonald, Featherstone and Garrick, who's waiting at the finish line with a best of 10 flat. Rachel King, what a great run for her. South Dakota State, she's going to take this section. Look at Anna McDonald. She's come back to life. She needs 10 flat to knock off Garrick. We'll see what it is. Rachel King, what a great run for her. South Dakota State, she's going to take this section.